Good morning. Welcome to a very wet and miserable day in Coulonges-Thouarsais. Okay, so it's a perfect day for being indoors, and we left you in the last episode in here, the Rose Room, and we've got two problems I want to have a look at today. First of all, this red painted floor. It's tiled underneath, but they've painted some red on it. So I want to investigate the best way of cleaning that off. I've just done my usual bicarb mixture, so a little bit of bicarbonate, touch of bleach mixed into a paste, and then just brushed on. So I'm going to give that 20 minutes, let it soak in, see if it comes off easy. If not, I've got hydrochloric acid, I've got paint stripper, and a bit of elbow grease. In the meantime, the other problem is the ceiling. Okay, so I want to have a look up at the ceiling. These boards are on the move. So there's a hole here which was caused by the electrician when he wired up the centre light there. So I've got my camera in. Don't know what that is. No. I think I'm going to have to make the hole bigger. Can't quite. No. The joist is here, I think, so I need to make a little hole here. Okay, the plot thickens. So here you can see the joist out of the wall, but next to it there seems to be a floating joist which doesn't appear to be attached to the wall. And then on top of the first joist you've got a little batten. Now the batten, I'm assuming, is there for just levelling it all off, and I'm assuming this floating joist to the left there has been screwed or nailed into the main joist there, because it does actually move, and of course right between the two is where the plasterboard meets and is cracking, and if this one is moving, which it is, that would explain it. Now right on the edge of that main joist there's a little bit of soft wood there, but I have stabbed round it and it all seems pretty solid to me, so I'm not overly concerned. I can only assume this floating piece has been nailed into the main joist there and it's just moving, which is causing this crack. Okay, so yeah, we've got a nail that's been bent over at the end, and that nail is screwing this batten, well, nailing this batten onto the main joist, this joist here. This is literally floating, so hence the movement. Let's see if we can have a look further down. I don't know whether we can. I think those dots are probably more nails. So yeah, that's not good. But the good news is this joist in the main seems pretty solid. But I don't know whether we'll have to yeah, it's just going to continue to move. That's annoying. Right, in the meantime, let's see what's happening here. Okay, well, it's coming off, but unfortunately these tiles, they're pitted, they're not smooth, so all the red has stayed in the pits, but it looks quite cool actually like that, funny enough. But whether that's gonna be good enough, I don't know. Okay, right, I've just tried various concoctions on these other tiles. I've tried household ammonia, bleach, hydrochloric acid, and there is a clear winner, and that is the bicarb of soda. Never lets me down. Now, there is one thing I haven't tried, and that is sanding. Now, there's a young couple on YouTube renovating their place on Lake Como, and their channel's called Dreaming of a Chateau, Ala and Sergi. And they had a similar situation, and basically Ala got on there and sanded it all to very good effect. That's one possibility, but I'm going to have to clear the room out if I'm going to do that, even just to try. But we've got to clear it out anyway, I suppose. We were going to try and work around some of the furniture here, but I think it's got to be emptied, and I've maybe got to try a bit of sanding, see how quick that comes up. But I think it's only fair to warn you, you may see quite a few tile cleaning episodes. Yeah. So Tony and I have just been to Brico. We've got everything we need to install our well pump. So obviously pipe, various fittings. There's a tap around here somewhere. So yeah, so we're ready to go, but we're just going to give it a couple of days because the weather is pretty atrocious at the moment, and therefore there's no need to rush with the pump because everything's getting watered. This will go somewhere around here, and the tap will go on here. So the pipe will come out of the back of the well, into the back of this, and so we'll have a tap here or wherever we decide to put it. So yeah, we're ready to go, but we're just going to wait for the weather to improve in the next couple of days. So that'll be good. Free water. Right now, I've got some stripping to do. Stripping of the wallpaper variety, by the way.
We're just at our friends Andy and Vero's for the afternoon, and we just thought we'd show you this thing that we've been offered. Et voila! We've been offered this cart, and interestingly enough, the wheels are I think they're the same size as the ones we've got, and it's got a brake on here. But the question is, how do we get it from here to our place? Because it's about 20-25 minutes away, so we need someone with a horse. Apparently we might be able to deconstruct it and put it on a trailer, but I don't know, who knows.
Okay, turn it off. Good.
Can you stop it?
Yeah. Well, we've had a bit of a day today. We've got this installed. We were going to film little snippets of it, but Tony, he doesn't like being filmed, so we were going to just film little bits here and there. And then as we started the job, the mayor, turned up with 5 people from the local historical society. They just knocked on the door, totally, unexpected. And so we gave them a guided tour and all that sort of stuff. And by the time we'd done that, Tony had done most of this. And so we thought, oh, well, let's just get on and do it. So we've now got pump water. We've got historians who are really interested. They absolutely loved what we're doing here. They've taken some really old documents of ours, and they're going to translate them for us.
We won't know till June.
Yeah, it's going to be June.
Yeah.
But yeah, they really enjoyed, and it was the first time the Marie's been here actually since we've been here, and he really was liking what we're doing here, and he likes the fact that we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Making Coulonges-Thouarsais famous. So yeah, we weren't expecting that today. And whilst he was here, I asked him about the greenhouse behind me, and he said you don't need permission, just do it. It's an existing building. He said all you have to do is inform us when you've done it. So
I think he's just pleased that we're taking care of this place.
yeah, and he understands that.
Yeah, and the reason this is forward of the well is because there's a big lump of concrete down there we couldn't
get past it, so we had to bring this
yeah.
forward. And we've just cemented that in, so that'll set overnight.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got free well water.
We're a bit behind today.
Yeah, we were actually ahead of ourselves. The whole vlog has been edited until this bit, so we were going to film this earlier. But anyway, we better get on.
Yeah, I've got to plant these carrots back in now.
Yeah, we had to move them.
Yeah.
So on that note, we shall see you next time. Thank you. Bye.